Hello YouTube, and thanks for checking in again with the South Carolina Gun Network. This video is going to be an overview of my replica version of the original Thompson M1. This is the Thompson T1 Model 1927 A1. Basically, I mean, this gun needs no introduction. You know, the gun that made the 20s roar, as they say. But because of the 1986, the ban on fully automatic weapons to private citizens, this obviously is a semi-auto, fully operational and complete replica of the .45 caliber carbine created by General John Thompson. Again, it fires .45 caliber rounds out of a 30-round stick mag or the attached 50-round drum, as you can see. These drums are, I think what make the Tommy gun the Tommy gun. That's why when I have it on display, I keep the drum on it. Honestly, it's easier to shoot, and you can have just as much fun shooting it with the stick mags. But anyway, other versions and models are available, such as models without the buttstock, and they're shortened models, less powerful models, kind of like the pistol versions of the AK and the AR. It's like they have a pistol version of this Thompson. There's also models without the vertical foregrip. They have a flat wood handguard instead. The deluxe models have a quick detach button that will allow you to remove the buttstock quickly. There's models with just all different pistol grips. There's models with the charging handle on the side, but this is the most popular, and this is the most popular model, and probably the model that everybody, when they see it, think about, what a Tommy gun looks like. This is what they think about. There's also stick mags, 10 round, 50 round, and 100 round drum magazines for this. But they are not cheap. This one came with a 50 round drum and a 30 round stick. The 50 round drums retail for around $200 to $300. You can get a 10 round drum if your state has a law against magazine capacity or whatever, like California. If you want to have the look of the Tommy gun without, spending a lot of money, you can just purchase the 10 round drum. But this is a 50 round drum. Works just like the 100 round drum mag with the wind up magazine. You have to take the top off, put the rounds in, tip up around the circular pattern, close it, attach it to the gun, and then wind it 9 to 12 times, and you're ready to go. The Auto Ordnance replica, which this is an Auto Ordnance replica of the Tommy gun, is a complete accurate version of the famous Depression-era gangster weapon that it was known as. Nicknames such as the Chicago Typewriter and the Chopper were given to this weapon due to its high rate of fire and sheer mass of lead it could let loose in such a small amount of time. The damage this gun could cause was just amazing, incredible, like just way ahead of its time. It wasn't only used just by gangsters, mobsters, and even some law enforcement agencies. It was also used in World War II as a way to quickly clear out a bunker full of enemies or create a heavy line of fire with a quick spray of those .45 caliber bullets. And they were, obviously rocking the 100 round magazines, so they wouldn't run out that often. This 1927 A1 model is the most common package you see. Like I said, It's milled completely out of steel with a 16.5-inch blued barrel. The barrel is finned about half the way down to aid in keeping the weapon cool. It's also outfitted with a ported muzzle brake, flash hider that works excellent. The furniture on the weapon, the foregrip, the pistol grip, and the buttstock are all made from pure American walnut. The craftsmanship with the pistol grip and the drop down foregrip is just incredible. It looks beautiful. Like I said before, the deluxe version of this model does have a quick detach buttstock, so you can, I guess, attach a different kind of buttstock if you want to. It has a simple magazine release lever, as you see right there. Basically, it just push this lever up, and then you can pull the magazine in or out. The drum magazines are a pain in the ass to get in. They actually come with a third arm tool that you place up in the magazine well. There's a little button that if you have this in it and pull the bolt back, it'll hold the bolt open, and then you pull the magazine release back, push the magazine in until it clicks into place with the magazine latch, and then it's in. You've got to make sure it's seated properly though, obviously. Where was I? Talking about the muzzle brake, talked about the barrel, furniture, the magazine release lever. And behind the magazine release lever, you'll see the safety switch, which it's on safe, and you switch it over to fire. So it just quick switch, just a quick switch. Nothing too major. Remember, this is the 1920s we're talking here, so this is actually quite ahead of its time and for firearms. Getting back to the overview. Lost my place on my notes. Furniture is made the deluxe version and shoots from a closed bolt position. The bolt does hold open after the last shot is fired. The drum magazine is, again, a pain to get in, but after a while it gets easier after you learn how to do it. I just press it up against the ground or the carpet or something that's not going to mar it up. Loading it is easy, as you just, as I explained, take the top off. It's a hefty weapon, as you can see and as you can tell, and being milled out of steel and having all this wood furniture, walnut furniture on it, and the heavy magazine to boot. This weapon weighs in at, I don't know, but it's heavy. It is heavier than a normal weapon. I don't have the weight offhand, but however, it does pretty much eliminate any felt recoil, and as long as you can hold her up, she's a joy to shoot, putting rounds in about a 2-inch grouping from 20-25 yards. To be honest, when I keep it out for show, I keep the drum in, but when shooting, it's just easier to load and handle the 30-round stick mag. And you're only losing 20 rounds per magazine. But of course, when I'm displaying it, I want to have that Tommy gun look without the drum mag. It's just not a Tommy gun. The trigger is a little stiff. It's approximately 5-pound pull. but it is smooth and crisp. You'll get used to it, and it's just, the gun is just a complete joy, and it's just so fun to shoot because it feels like I mean, you've got a heavy weapon in your hands, you can tell, but when you fire it, there's no recoil or anything, so you can keep on target. Like you can stay accurate from 25 to 30 yards. It's just a really fun. It's surprising when you fire it, just, you know, how little recoil there is. But it is it's not the most comfortable gun to shoulder, I'll tell you that. Other features on the Auto Ordnance replica Thompson feature a flip-up rear sight for distance shots. I'm going to flip that up, and you can adjust it. As you can see, it's kind of like a ladder. You just press the 2 notches in on each side and adjust it up and down for long distance shooting. It's got a normal fin-like front sight on the muzzle brake. The original Thompson logo is stamped on the muzzle brake. See if I can see if you can see that. I don't know. And it's stamped on the right side of the receiver. I don't know if I will be able to see this either. Yeah. On this side, there's also the list of U.S. patent numbers from the original Tommy gun that was created in 1920. In the 1920s, it has all the original patent numbers listed. It's pretty cool. The replica, in my opinion, is spot on. It's a beautiful weapon. This did come in the infamous violin or cello case. I could show that in another video. I did not get it in the regular long plastic gun case. I did opt for the cello case, paid the extra. You can pick up this specific model for around $1,200. Other models range from $1,000 to $2,000 in price, depending on what you're getting and all the features you want on it, what kind of magazine, etc. If you're a collector of historic firearms or firearms in general, you must own this piece of pure Americana, because that's what it is. It's just, this is pure Americana right here. Again, .45 caliber semi-automatic replica of the infamous Tommy gun. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. This has been a presentation of the Gun Network from South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. And we are signing out. Thank you for watching.